All right, welcome everybody. So excited to be here again, as always, coming to you with wonderful people, authors that are doing great things. You know, I love to always have conversations with the people that we help to get their books out, and we do it so that we are able to hear from them, hear from the horse's mouth, as it were.
Thank you.
Let's say hear from the author's mouth. I think that's more appropriate. Hear from the author's mouth. And today I'm excited to have an author I'm going to introduce in a moment. But as you're joining us, be sure to share this broadcast. All right, tell somebody that we are live right now, and we're going to have a wonderful time, wonderful conversation. As always, if you want to get your book published, you want to talk to somebody about that, go to our website, opulentbooks.net, and secure your own free consultation. All right, we'll talk to you for half an hour, help you, give you clarity on the way forward, what you should do, how you should do it, all of those wonderful things. So go to opulentbooks.net, and we want to celebrate you as the next author. That book that God has placed on the inside of you needs to come out. Okay, as you join us, let us know where you're watching us in the comments, and we'll dive into what we have today. So today, I'm excited to be here today with Linda Herbert, a many-time opulent author, Opulent Books author. We're so excited. And again, Linda, I think we've lost count how many times we've had these interviews after every book. And of course, every time we come, it's always a blessing to talk to her. I always talk about Linda every time, all the time, every time. Every class that I do, I talk about her. She's on my slides. She's everywhere because I find her so inspirational, so inspirational at the tender age that she is. She's still going on and still releasing best-selling books. So, Linda Herbert, good to see you. Linda Herbert is the founder of lindaherbert.co.uk, which is an online platform that gives inspiration, encouragement, and prayers. So if ever you have a prayer request, go to lindaherbert.co.uk, drop your prayer request right there, and be sure Linda will certainly be praying for you. She's also on TikTok. That is a ministry platform of choice. And I guess we're going to talk a little bit about that as well, because again, that's fascinating that Linda is on TikTok every single day sharing the goodness of God to the people there. And of course, she prays over those people, speaks to those people that follow her page. I think it's over 4,000 people right now that follow her and follow her messages. And of course, on TikTok, it'll be much more than that, right? 4,000 is just those that follow, but those that actually watch and see the stuff, her views are in the thousands. So great impact, and we're so proud. And of course, this right here, Linda, is your book number 5. 6. No, are you working on book number?
No, I'm working on book number 7.
No way.
The daily life is included in those 6, isn't it? So yeah.
No.
It is.
No.
It is. This is book I'm working on now.
Wait. Let's rewind. Let's count them from.
Okay.
Let's count them from start.
Turning of the tide. Yeah.
Turning of the tide.
Mm-hmm. Single book, blooming in the.
The single book, yeah, singleness, peace, finding peace in the. Let me take the book. 1 minute. Oh. Turning of the tide and.
Blooming in the wilderness.
All right. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's do it right. Turning of the Tide.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one of Linda's books, okay, that she's done. Amazing book is available on Amazon. And in this book, Linda talks about how God saved her from when she had thoughts that she wanted to be here anymore. And great experience that happened. All right. Then Blooming in the Wilderness. That's book number 2, isn't it, Linda?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this book is about finding peace and contentment as a single person. Book number 2. Book number 3.
Grief.
Sorrow and Joy in Grief. Okay, so this is a book she's done about grief. And I believe she wrote this when she was 80. But we're going to get to the age in just a moment. And what next?
God's Way.
God's Way. Oh, God's Way. God's Way. That's right.
The Tide Turns Again.
The Tide Turns Again, God's Way. So I actually don't have God's Way. Right. I guess that's why it slipped my... I don't have a copy of that. But actually, God's Way, that's another one of Linda's book. There we go.
Sorry. You see it?
No, move it the other way. There we go. That's it. Perfect. Thank you, Linda. Okay, that's God's Way. And
Daily
so God's
Light.
Way is number 4.
Daily Light.
Then the Daily Light.
Which we did, yeah.
All right. Which is number 5. And number 6. So I was right.
No, you said 5.
Did I say 5? So I was wrong then. Okay, then of course we have got Praise My Battle Cry. Okay, this is the one that we're going to be talking about today, right? So let me see. Let's see if we can bring it on the screen. Let's do it this way. There we go. All right. So today we're here to celebrate Praise My Battle Cry by Linda Herbert. This book is number 6. It's Linda's 6th book. Okay. And guys, you won't believe this. I've already been sent chapters for book number 7. I think chapter 2.
Yeah.
I've got chapter 2.
Yeah.
1 and 2 for book number 7. And that is incredible. So, Linda, I want to say congratulations on your book number 6, which is, of course, Praise My Battle Cry. Amazing book. And, of course, it's been a journey for you in that book. You share a lot, and we'll get into that as well. But, Linda, at the age, you're 81 right now, right?
Yeah, I'll be 82 beginning of March.
82 beginning of March. Okay. And Linda is on her 7th book. And all of this happened, I believe you started at 78. Is that correct?
I started writing at the end of 21, and the first book was published in November 22 when I was 78.
Yeah. There you have it. Linda started writing at the age of 78. So what then is stopping you? If you're not over 78, well, Linda's 82 right now in March, so you've got no excuse. No excuse whatsoever. Linda, tell me, what keeps you going and what has really motivated you at the age of 82, 81 to be releasing all of these books like this at such a fast rate as well?
I started writing at the end of 21, and the Lord just kept me at it, so to speak. But I do believe it was because it was under His instructions, and because I wanted to be obedient. It's something I never wanted to do, as you know. Never ever occurred to me that I'd be a writer. But I would also say that the Lord had to sort things out with me, in me, before I could actually start the writing. And that period, about 4 or 5 years ago, the Lord really did some sorting out. and has been sorting out since. But that, plus now I do the clips on TikTok, which again, I didn't want to do either. And the Lord has so blessed me in being able to share the word as well. And those two. And up until recently, it was the declarations. I just felt that was time to finish them now. But the clips and the books, it's what keeps me going. It's because it's the Lord has asked me to do it, and it's the meaning for what He's got me here at this time, still at this age, and with the task He's given me.
That's beautiful. Wow. Now, Linda, there's many people out there that want to write books. They struggle with different things, right? They struggle with, I don't know where to start. I don't have the confidence. I don't know what to put down. There's a lot of obstacles and objections that people have. And you, as a 6-time author of amazing books, what would you say and how would you speak into somebody? We want to get some inspiration. I want somebody out there to get their breakthrough as well in terms of getting out there and releasing that which the message God has given them.
Well, let's go back to what you said about not having the confidence. And we have to be honest, we don't have the confidence. I don't have the confidence to do it. It's what the Lord has done to teach me to do it. Excuse me, with Him teaching me. I mean, I don't always know what the books are going to be, what's going to be in them even, until I start actually writing. And I have to listen to what He shows me to write on the subject that He's given me as the book. The first time the Lord spoke to me about writing was way back in the 80s, and I laughed. And the second time was in 2016, and I didn't laugh, but I did write a little bit, but I didn't do it, and didn't start on it until the end of 21. So it took a long time, but my desire was to be obedient. And as I said, the Lord had to shift some things out of the way to make a free way for me to be able to hear and listen to what He was saying to me to do and how to do it. And of course, with the working with you and the Lord using you to guide me through it's been conjunction. I wouldn't have been able to do it on my own, I don't think, to be honest. Does that make sense? But we have to have a desire to be obedient to what the Lord says. And if we're not sure, right, then keep listening and wait till you've got peace. Go ahead, unless the Holy Spirit takes your peace away.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Thank you, Linda. I think that's powerful. Nothing to add there. It's all about
it's God's grace.
It's God's grace. Yes. So you have to flow in that grace flow of the Lord. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Now, Linda, you're slowly drifting away. Your iPad was drifting slowly down your face. So, let's talk about Praise My Battle Cry. What is this book about, please, Linda?
What it says, praise. And the way it effect it has on our lives if we're obedient to what the Word says, which the Word says, give thanks in all things and keep praising the Lord. I will bless the Lord at all times, etc., etc. But what we don't always realise is the power there is in praise in all sorts of areas, and particularly in the spiritual battle that we're in against the enemy. It is our battle cry. It's my battle cry. That's how I survive. My battle cry when the enemy is having a go at me. That's what helps me through daily.
Wow, that's good. Praise my battle cry. And your cover is interesting, right? Let's see if we can bring it back up on the screen again. Linda. There we go.
Yeah.
It's got a striking image of those. Can you talk us through the cover and why, what you had, what was your mindset behind all of this symbolism?
The light at the top is obviously the light that the Lord pours into us, and it's through, a lot of it is through praise. And the children, that's how he wants us to be. There's a part in the book where I talk about the fact that none of us are perfect. So there's no point in thinking we've got to be perfect before we're able to praise God, because we never will be completely perfect until we go to glory and we join him there. But he takes what we are. How the Lord spoke to me about it was that it needed to be my heart that was behind it, and not what I was trying to do to maybe impress other people, I don't know. But we need to have that simplicity of heart. That's where the children come in, because the children haven't built up any barriers towards it. Children, they speak out of their heart, and that's what Jesus said. We need to be like children, and praise is part of that. We need to be like children and honest, and just give our all into our praise.
That's good. Absolutely brilliant. We have to be childlike. Childlike. If Bible talks about childlike faith, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's the best way to be. Think about children. They have no care in the world. They know their father, the mother is going to take care of them. And I believe we should be that way as well. So, Linda, another question. You are a 6-time author, and one of the questions that I've been dealing with lately is mistakes that authors make. You've written 6 books, and you're on your 7th. Are you able to share with us one of the mistakes that you feel authors, particularly maybe first-time authors, should avoid as they set out to write their books?
To keep on the subject, to not wander. I hadn't thought about it. That was the thought that came. Because it's easy.
So what
it's
you're
easy
saying,
to
Linda,
start writing something and then start drifting.
Wondering, yeah. So what you're basically saying, don't write 5 books in one.
No.
Focus on the subject,
right, yeah.
the one subject that you've been assigned, the message you've been assigned to deliver in the book.
Yeah. You need to know where you're going, which is one of the things you emphasise the first time, because I'd written the first chapter of that first book before I ever told you I was writing it, even though you were instrumental in me writing it. But it's important to keep on target. And so you said to me that I needed to have the milestones of where I was going, so I know where I was finishing, and the steps on the way. And those milestones became my chapters, and that's happened with each book. I have to confess, except for the current one, because I don't know what all the chapters are yet. But I'm just going step by step with that and trusting the Lord.
Exactly. But you start off with your milestones. You start off with the end in mind, isn't it? Like the transformation that you want to release. I always say this, when you're an author and you're coming up with your book and your content, what one sentence, if I asked you, what is your book about, or what can I get from your book? There's going to be one sentence that you can say that within that sentence, there's the transformation as well that you expect the reader to get as well. Is that right?
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah. Let's be able to sum it up in a sentence. So I like that many people write, many authors fail to stay on point, on subject, and then you lose your reader, because when they bought your book, they thought you were going to go down this direction, but then the book is going in different ways.
And I also think that it's very important to be, if you're talking about situations in your own life, you really do have to be honest and tell them the whole story, not just parts, but to be honest. So
So
it's authentic.
some
What you're
authors are
saying.
not as honest as they should be.
So you're being authentic in what, because how can you share something that the Lord has taught you if you don't share the whole of it? And people know if it's not true. They somehow sense.
And they won't relate to it. You know, people
No.
relate to the human experience is the same. It doesn't matter where you are. People go through the same things, and if you are honest and authentic about your experience, it will connect with the life of somebody else.
And I found that to talk too, deviating slightly, with the clips and what I share on TikTok, because I share what the Lord has shown me through what I've been through the years, in connection with the verses that we're looking at. I wouldn't be able to share anything otherwise, because it has to be something I've found works in my own walk with the Lord for me to share it. Otherwise, it's sort of a bit wavery, isn't it?
One of the biggest problems that many authors, particularly first-time authors, get is they struggle to get their books out. I know, Linda, that you, as a 6-time author, have also now included the platform, using the platform of TikTok to elevate your message and to get your word out. How has being on TikTok and being active on TikTok impacted your book ministry?
I feel that it's in a wider audience, because there are people from all over the world who follow there, and all I like with the current one that's just come out, I just, at the end of whatever we've been talking about with the verses, I just say that it's just now been published and is available. But I also say to them, only buy it if the Lord tells you to, because that's when it will speak to you.
Absolutely.
I can put it that way. But it's important that you don't just buy books willy-nilly. You need to know that it's what the Lord wants you to read, because then the Lord will teach you through it. And you'll grow in your own walk with the Lord.
Absolutely. And it's important to, get the word out, isn't it? Because imagine if all those other people that you never got to know that God gave you a word or a message, then they would never be able to buy your book. And I believe in that sense, we can say TikTok has been instrumental in getting you to reach people that perhaps you would have never been able to reach, right?
Yeah. Yes, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us about your TikTok strategy. I mean, you do a video every day?
Twice a day. I do a one before breakfast and one before tea.
2 videos on TikTok every single day?
There are very occasionally odd day when I'll possibly miss one because something else is interrupted, but I try not to let anything interrupt.
So it's basically 2 a day. And those videos that you do on TikTok, and folks, this is Linda at 81 years old, okay? 81 years old on TikTok. How long have you been on TikTok for?
It'll be
a year now, I guess.
This coming June. I started at the beginning of June. It'll be 2 years beginning of June.
2 years in June. And right now, I believe Linda has over 4,000 followers. Let me just check to see what the latest count looks like on TikTok. Right. So if you want to follow Linda, just go and look for author Linda Herbert on TikTok. All right. Author Linda Herbert on TikTok. And, well, Linda has got 4,431 followers on TikTok at 81 years old. So what's holding you back? That's the question.
And no one's more amazed than I am.
And
I simply sit.
Linda, you get really good views. 1,000 views on your last video. Amazing. One of your videos, Linda, has 14,000 views, 10,000 views, 5,000 views. And this is in 2 years, a little under 2 years, 4,000. And this is elevating your message. And here's what Linda has done. Of course, we've helped and advised Linda to do all of this. On her TikTok, right at the bottom, right on the bio section, she's got two things. One, Christian author, all right, which gives authority of who she is, what she does, and also to say order books on Amazon. So people that go on Author Linda's page on TikTok, they get an invitation to go to Amazon to find out more about this individual. But also, we also have Linda's website. So you can literally click on Linda's website from TikTok, okay? It takes you, boom, straight to Linda's website from TikTok, okay? And it invites you to send a prayer request. All right, and there we go. You can literally go and send a prayer request on Linda's website. This is brilliant. We still need to update Linda's website. There's two, she's had more books now. There are a couple of books that have not been updated. We're going to need to do that ASAP. You need to give me a nudge, Linda. No, there's 3 books that are missing here. There's 3 books missing, Linda. I thought you were going to say something. You're biting your lip, are you?
Wouldn't dare. Yes, I do. You know I do.
Yeah, no, Josie already gave me a slap on the wrist, so I know what I need to do.
Yes, we talked yesterday.
I know what I need to do. So that's amazing. So, Linda, we're excited and we want to say big congratulations to you. People, the book
the Lord
is...
that he's congratulating, because it's the Lord who's done it.
Yeah, the Lord did it.
I've been obedient. Same with the website and the same with TikTok. Because you know very well, I didn't want to go do either. I had to ask the Lord to change my thinking and my willingness to do them.
Yeah. That's right. So Praise My Battle Cry is now available on Amazon. Go to Amazon, grab your copy. It's going to bless you. It's available paperback as well as ebook version. All right. Grab your copy and this book will literally encourage you in your prayer life and your relationship with the Lord. Linda, as always, I like to give our authors an opportunity to share what has your experience been working with Opulent Books.
Well, I go back. Let me say, I go back a long way, don't I, with with you and with Josie, from when we worked together in church, and you ended up calling me your PA. So I got used to working with you, and I appreciated that very much. But then you were the person I needed to your help for when I got the books. I couldn't have done it on my own because I don't know all the ins and outs, and I really appreciate it. But I always say the biggest thing I find is the backup in prayer that is given me by Opulent Books, by you and Josie, because I know that I'm not working on my own. I know there are others who pray for me as well, but I know that you and Josie pray specifically with each of your authors about what they're doing and help for them. And that, you don't get that anywhere else, as far as I know. And it's very necessary because it's quite a launch out to do something in this way. So I'm very appreciative of the support, both basic support on how to do it in the physical with the writing and etc., and getting it formatted and getting it proofread and getting all that kind of things done. But even more important is the backup in prayer, in the spiritual back, because they are back. I notice, I realise when I'm writing, I get real battles at times from the enemy. He's really anti some of the things I write. Obviously, he doesn't like me writing about praise being our battle cry against him. And I know I need the support, and I'm very grateful for it. So thank you. And anyone who's got any doubt, don't doubt. You don't have to have any doubt. You'll be top of the list. And when you're being worked with, listen and don't argue too much. Ask the questions, but listen particularly as to what is being suggested.
That's right. Yeah, amazing. Thank you, Linda. No, we appreciate you, and we appreciate your strength, your wisdom, and your encouragement always. It's always been a pleasure to work with you. You are a great writer. It's just a gift that God has given you, and I celebrate you for using it for the glory of God. And let's keep working. I believe your new book is in the pipeline. Do you have a goal for that? When can we expect that?
I don't know. Just however quickly the Lord gives me all the information in it. This one is even more the most. I would say the most challenging book that I've written so far. The title is One Day at a Time, Walking with the Holy Spirit. And I say I don't know all that's going to come out. I'm just taking a step, literally a step at a time. And the Lord
Yeah, you're writing the book one day at a time.
Yeah, and if I'm not at peace with what I've written, I ask. He shows me what to rejig.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow, that's good. No, we thank God, and we thank God for you. And again, congratulations. So guys, go to Amazon, grab your copy, Praise My Battle Cry, or any of Linda's books. They're all on Amazon. Just look for Linda Herbert, and we'll be able to help you. And if you're watching this, you're inspired, you want to get your book out, we are here and ready to help you. Go to opulentbooks.net, secure your consultation, your free consultation. We want to help you to get your book out. And in order for us to do that, we need you to book a session, and we'll help you do this. Linda, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. And let's get those 3 books. We'll get those 3 books sorted out for you on your website, updated. Let's see if we can get that done today. Do you think that's a good goal?
Thank you. Yes, please. Thank you.
All right. And then again, of course, we'll always bring you back as and when the Lord leads. And even when there's no book, I'm always happy to get you on. If ever you have a message you want to share, whatever, Linda, just let me know. Be very happy, because we seem to just flow. Our conversations do. So God bless, and thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you in the next video.
Thank you.